Hey, welcome back to Metal Rules TV. Welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground gets to reach around and meets the playground. I'm Matt Givens.
I'm Jeff Rappaport.
And Jeff, if I'm not mistaken, something is in the news.
Yes. The Tracy Guns League of Gentlemen.
Not extraordinary gentlemen, correct? Just gentlemen in general.
Right, don't get too far. I got jokes to go on that, so
Okay.
wait for it. It's a new band led by former LA Guns guitarist Tracy Guns. And they have a debut album called The First Record, which I like. I really like that.
It makes it easy for later on if you check them out. How did their catalog start?
It's The First Record. Coming out June 21st on Shrapnel. I wouldn't even say...
They do a lot of hard rock kind of...
I think they did mostly shred.
Yeah, guitar shredding. Well, Tracy Guns is a known guitar player. Though the material didn't sound very shreddy to me.
Tracy Guns, a lot of people forget not only LA Guns, but he was also one of the founding members of Guns N' Roses, hence Guns N' Roses. Tracy Guns and Axl Rose.
I wonder what that iteration sounded like. I wonder if it was any better. Because I always thought Izzy Stradlin was not really a good fit for the band.
Yeah.
He looked like he was very retro. You know what I mean?
But a lot of people don't know that.
Yes.
It's like, we're probably watching it and like, well, the only people who are going to be watching this are LA Guns fans, and they will know it.
They will. They're like, fuck you, we knew that.
No death metal guys are going to watch this, and we'll be like, really? That guy was in...
Guns. Who's that chick?
That's where that's where the name come from?
Yeah.
He's a little dude, too.
Yeah. Who, Tracy?
Tracy. I went and saw, I've actually seen LA Guns. Have you ever seen LA Guns?
No. I hear they rip and tear, though.
Well, it's fun. I went to the Rock Never Stops tour.
Because it doesn't, ever.
And I had already decided that I didn't like LA Guns, but I was actually wrong. I actually do.
Yeah, okay.
I thought, like, I don't know why. It was just one of those bands, like, I don't have any interest in that.
Yeah, I always kind of dismissed them.
You ever have, like, bands that you just, like, you don't even ever check out, you just assume you're not going to like them?
Yeah,
So, and then I saw them play at the Rock Never Stops tour, and I actually, like, I don't know if I could have interviewed them or not, but I interviewed every other band on that tour. That's why I interviewed Dokken, Rat, Warrant, and Firehouse. That was that tour.
Oh, nice.
And LA Guns. And I interviewed every band except them, because I was like, I don't want to interview them, I don't even like them. But then after I saw them, I'm like, oh, I should interview them, they were cool. And I remember Tracy Guns walking by a bunch of times, and he was
like, anyone want to interview me?
He probably would have, he was only about 5'2".
Wow.
Maybe he's a little taller. He seemed really short.
Like, do you want to interview him?
Yeah. I pictured him being much bigger, like with the tattoos and everything.
He rips and tears.
He does rip and tear. What? Did you just say Dio?
I thought that was a snore at first. It sounded like exasperated, like a preteen kind of.
He said, "Stop talking about Tracy Guns." So, did you listen to this the song?
I did. I watched the video.
What did you think?
I'm not sure what I watched.
I had a weird feel. I watched it 3 times.
It was very emotive, I guess, but I kept kind of waiting for it to kick in. Like, it's definitely not hair metal. I would definitely not classify it as that.
It takes place at like a dude ranch or something too.
Yeah, it's really like an old timey bar.
Yeah.
It's like a power ballad, but it's like it's retro-ish kind of, but I don't know. Like,
isn't there a guy on a stand-up bass or something?
Yeah, one of the dudes has a stand-up bass is playing it. He has a funky beard, kind of like a cum catcher. But that's not very nice. I apologize to you, bearded guy. Actually, I like stand-up bass, so.
Yeah. Did he go
boom, 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 boom? And he kept spinning it around.
He did.
No.
The Stray Cats came and they started jumping.
Stray Cats strutting on the latest.
He
does eat his dinner out of a garbage can, from what I hear. That guy. But
wasn't that Top Cat?
Huh?
The cartoon character, Top Cat.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I thought about it. Like, it was kind of like it.
I didn't say anything. That's why I kept playing it.
Yeah.
It did.
After it.
Well, these are the notes I took. Just like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, a lot of old dudes in this band. Well, at least 2.
They've been around, yeah.
Tracy Guns is probably 50.
Yeah, he's got.
Or close to it. And the other guy with the beard, he's got to be 50.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know who he is, but
somebody's granddad.
The singer looked. He was young.
Yeah,
I think he was younger. Did you notice when the singer really pushed at the end of the song? It kind of sounded like Ozzy. The rest of it did not sound anything like Ozzy, not even a little bit.
He did something weird when
at
he
the
first
end.
started
He
the
was
song.
pushing.
Kind of odd.
And at the end, it's kind of sounded like Ozzy.
meow, meow.
Don't say like he normally sounds like Ozzy, because the rest of the song he didn't sound anything like it. But
Right,
at one
no,
point, he was like pushing his vocals in a different direction. It was interesting. I liked the way he was looking and the way he was into it. He was really feeling it.
You like to look at dudes and feel them.
Especially when they have soft curly hair like that.
Yes.
That was kind of...
Take it in your hands.
I just wanted to do like this.
Kiss it softly.
Yeah. I wanted to take my fingers and do this to his hair like it was like strands of spaghetti, like on my plate.
Nice.
Like, you know how you take... Yeah. I wanted to do it with my fingers. Just kind of come up and go... Whoop, while he was singing, so he could look into me all emotive, and I could go... Whoop, whoop.
That's a challenge to you, singer guy, if you can keep your concentration and sing a good song while he does
This is actually what I want to do, if it's possible. How do you do two things at once? Yeah, I want to take Tracy Guns and I want to bounce him on my knee because he's small. And then while I'm doing it, I want to twirl that guy's hair. Because I don't think I can think of anything that would be more fun than that.
That's pretty much it. Once you've done that. Now, while they're playing a song, or...
Oh, no. Then I just want a stand-up bass solo from the bearded guy.
I like
while
this.
that's going on. So
like
I'm
this.
twirling the hair and bouncing Tracy Guns on my knee. And I'm sorry, the other guys, I don't remember who they are.
Yeah,
so whoever you got, other guys in the band, sorry.
Bass guy. We really
don't
just
know
need
the
a bass
bass
guy
guy
because you got to do a solo for it.
Right, but I don't... So
you don't really need the drummer, or I think there's a pianist.
I don't even remember who...
A pianist?
He had a pianist in the band?
I think so.
So this is exciting. I want this to happen.
I want
Hey,
to do more of
listen,
this.
you guys should come on the show, and then we'll make this happen. Bounce on my knee, pianist guy can come, even the pianist guy and the drummer can come too.
Yeah. Penis.
Okay? That's what we have on the Tracy Guns League of Gentlemen.
That's it.
Because we're gentlemen.
Totally.